Hi, I'm Katie Stamps, Historic Preservation Planner for the City of Huntsville. As part of Historic Preservation Month and this year's theme, Telling the Full Story of America, we're highlighting the importance of preserving and remembering places connected to Indigenous history here in Huntsville and North Alabama. Today, I'm joined by Ben Hoxbergen, archaeologist and cultural resources manager for Marshall Space Flight Center, to talk about Indigenous history on the land that is now Redstone Arsenal, which is where we used to work together.
Native American archaeology is probably, I find that the most interesting and most accessible. Archaeology is everywhere. There's sites surrounding us at all times. So where we're standing in the early 1800s was Blevins Gap on one of the main trails between Gunnersville and Huntsville. And in October, around October 15, 1838, around 1,100 citizens of the Cherokee Nation walked this way through Blevins Gap on the binge route of the Trail of Tears. And so this would have been one of the last panoramas they saw of their ancestral homeland as they moved up towards Pulaski and ultimately to Indian Territory in what is now Oklahoma. So Hobbs Island is one of the most significant archaeological sites in the Huntsville area. The upper end of the island is one of the last surviving Mississippian towns in this part of the Tennessee Valley. There's an existing platform mound there that would have been one of the more prominent features of this Mississippian town. So it's a site of major significance. Historically, the island was known as Chickasaw Island. So the Chickasaw have historic ties there. So it's one of our more significant Native American sites in North Alabama. So Walling Mound is a unique archaeological site that is actually shared between the city of Huntsville and Redstone Arsenal. The portion on the Army side on Redstone Arsenal is unexcavated and preserved. The portion on the city side was almost completely excavated in the late 1980s by the University of Alabama to make way for a utility line that crossed from Huntsville down towards the Tennessee River. It is currently part of Ditto Landing Greenway Trail, so it's publicly available, but it's very subtle. It's a low mound. It was a cotton field historically, so it's been plowed down. But it's there, it's visible, it's extant, and it's a very significant ceremonial site that was used by Middle Woodland people about 2,000 years ago. It's all around us. There's vestiges of this ancient history all around us, and this deep Native American history and heritage, it should not be discounted or forgotten about.
Thank you, Ben, for sharing your knowledge and for the tremendous amount of research and work you have done to help us better understand the deep Indigenous history of this region. As we celebrate Historic Preservation Month, we encourage everyone to learn more about the many layers of history that shape Huntsville and to help us preserve the places and stories that tell the full story of America.